is Legend from Authentic View, and my boy here, Bryce, joining me today. And we are going through Drake's album, Iceman, our favorite song from best to least. And this is what we're doing today. What's up, Bryce?
What's good? What's good? Appreciate you for having me, man. I'm glad we finally got the collab. It's been about a week or two trying to get everything aligned, so I'm glad it's finally happening, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Busy people, man. We don't just create content, we actually have lives.
Yes,
We
sir.
be outside, so we know how it is. So let's get it started off, man. You want to go first or what's
Y-
up?
Yeah, so I'll go first, man. Just to give a little context to how we doing, I go off Legends on description. We're gonna give a rating each, like you said, 1 through 10. We also gonna do it based off lyrics, hooks, plot, depth, vibe, catchiness, song title selection, video, and all that. So we really giving the whole when you throw all of that, so especially the video and things like that, like it's a whole package. So with all that being said, my first one would be Whisper My Name, just based on if
Mm,
you want to talk about the what's the dirt breakdowns and how it had the coded messages from him getting killing the four Pinocchios and stuff like that to the little Iceman cartoon in the beginning or whatever it was with the old
it's
Disney thing
deep.
or whatever it was. Like there's a lot of hidden messages. The actual like song the whisper my name and what it actually means to the labels, the other artists that's hating, the other fans. Like, yeah, that's my favorite. Are we doing favorite or last? What are we doing first?
Favorite, first
Okay,
favorite,
so that's
first
my
favorite.
first favorite. That's my first favorite.
Man,
Yeah,
that's a good one, bro.
yeah. You
Shit. So
gotta whisper my name. Yeah, nah, that's tough, bro.
it
Hook,
sounds like
everything,
some
man.
other boss. There's got to be some type of feature on there, but it's just Drake featuring Drake. I mean, that shit's fire. He's
Exactly.
singing it, he's rapping it. That's the classic, like old time great, like skill that we love about him. He gets hated on it for it too, but I love him for that shit, man.
You said it. You took the words out of my mouth when you even said that. Cause when you said it's Drake featuring Drake, he even going to that little distorted. What's my name? And don't say it too loudly. Like he going to that whole little like. So it's like, yeah, no, I know exactly. When we was watching it live, cause like me, D, Fran, and Wardu, got a pod. Absolutely unsure. Y'all tune into that. We was watching the Iceman 4 when everything dropped, the whole album dropped. That was literally everybody said that after that song dropped. Like that's Drake featuring Drake for sure. Like yeah, it's tough.
Facts, bro. We was watching that live. Like I was here with my wife. We had it on like the screen and we were watching the whole rollout. And I'm like, yo, is he giving us the album right now? Like while we're listening and watching, like, yo, this is the most craziest experience I ever had. Like I felt like I was there, bro, with them.
No, for
It
sure.
was crazy,
For
bro.
sure. What you got? What you got number one, man?
Oh man, so number one, bro, this is only because as soon as I played the album, I couldn't even get past the first five songs, bro. You know what I mean? Like I just kept hitting replay from the beginning. And then this one song I really got stuck on was Janice, bro. STFU, man. Oh man, that song just had me like bumping my head right away, and like I was moving my shoulders, like I was feeling it, man. And I was like, oh, I could hear this in the clubs, I could hear this in the nightlife, I could hear this like in the car, like the sound, the beat, the hook, man. And when he goes like for real, like that shit makes me
Yeah.
want to go like ah.
And what's interesting about that song, I don't remember what it was. He had a song he had released, or it was a snippet or something. It was on one of those Iceman songs or something like that. And they used it for real, but it was on a whole different song. He took it from
Yeah,
that song and added it to that one, bro. And it took Janice the fuck off. Like it literally took that song to a whole nother level. Like that's literally one of my favorite parts of the song. Like because you go through this whole vibe and then he just get on that like that. Just it's like I guess they call them stems. It's like I can say that shit all day, like type shit. Like yeah,
that shit was so real what you just said, bro. Because honestly, I remember hearing that part and I was like, yo, wasn't this part of the other song? And then I looked into it, did a little bit of research and found out it was just like I think the last week or 2 weeks before he dropped the album, he ended up creating Janice So Janice was like the latest addition to the album,
It's a
and it's
great
the one
addition.
that went number one.
That's a
Ain't
nah.
that
That's tough. That's tough when you put that context into it. One of the last ones he made, he had a vision like, nah, it gotta go because you gotta think with Drake, he's so meticulous. I'm sure he's not really trying to add much. Like he's trying to trim fat at that part of
Mm-hmm.
the stage more than trying to add. So for him to see that, he like, yo, no, this is it. This is up, bro. Like it must have came to him like a fucking dream or some shit. And like no, even when you throw that music video with the red cars, like it's simple.
Mm.
The Russian like trench coat, it's simple shit. But the optics was like it was tough, bro. It was tough. Like
Yeah, bro. Even him at one point in the video, he was just like
yeah,
just
yeah, like
bobbing his
feel
head
yes,
because
bro, yes,
that's
bro,
how I was feeling,
yes, bro.
bro. That's how I was feeling. Oh man, the energy was infectious, bro.
Yeah,
Like from the first bar, like that shit was crazy. And it's the one that passed Michael Jackson.
yeah,
Come on,
for
bro.
real.
That was funny, man. I was like, yo, even the Timbaland called it timeless, bro. From Timbaland to be tweeting that, like, yo, it's a timeless record. Like off the first week or the first day, he was saying that. So I'm like, okay,
That's elite.
my ear must be hearing the right thing too. Yeah, man. But yo, for me, man, honestly, out of 10 though, I don't want to be biased or anything. I would give the song like a 9.6, bro. 9.6. It would be a 10 for me if it was a little bit longer. Just
Mm,
the last verse in the end to just like drill him, but like I guess he wanted to just keep that hook and keep that verse with the hook. You feel me?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I forgot to rate the Whisper My Name. I'm gonna rate Whisper My Name, even though it's my favorite. If I'm trying to be unbiased, and it's just as a song or whatever. Like I know all the context, I know all the stuff that goes into. That's so tough. I'm gonna give it a 9.1. I'm gonna give it a 9.1. I'm gonna give it a 9.1. I was gonna do a little lower, but
That's fair.
because even when you
That's
thought, like you
fair.
said, the music video, the hook, like it's still a very tough song, even if you don't know the context. Like
Old homies standing in the back, you know what I mean? He's just flexing. The same video from headlines when he was out there before with all the homies.
yeah,
I
like
feel you, man. Like, but that's why I'm like giving it like, hey, these are our favorite songs, but our ratings aren't based off our favoritism of the song. We're trying to be here very authentic and reveal like how we truly feel. And we don't want to have no haters in the comment section.
no, most definitely,
No, I
most
don't
definitely,
mind. I don't
most
mind.
definitely. So I get into my second favorite, man. It
Let's do it.
the third verse, like every verse, it's like he was just going Super Saiyan mode. But that last verse, he said, "What is the price on the table? What's the prices they said? Fuck that, got a double that, triple that. Fuck is the bitches that? Hey, he
Ooh,
was just going crazy. The chef and two bitches, like, he was just going crazy. Cutting the six and the four and
that
the leaf
shit.
like a Christian. And he was going crazy now. Bees on the table. Bees on the table like that.
Number
Bro,
two?
that's number two. Like it's bro, like I get it. Like
Wow.
to other people, like maybe the bees on the table too simplistic, but it's so like he talking his shit at the utmost. Like nigga, there's billions on the table. It's like
Context.
he was like Big Taylor's better stay locked in. Big Taylor's better like man. He
I
was
love
going
that
on
fucking part.
like bro. Like as I said, like the song just kept getting better and better and better. And like I said, when he would get into the verse, it was like it was some of the most elite. Like I won't say the elite rapping because he got double entendres and shit throughout the whole album, but like we talk about the energy is coming with though. Like two, like it's one of the elite performances. I feel like if you ask me. So Bees on the Table number two, I rate it even just on like the Bees on the Table. Like it's one of the ones that's simple. But 21 got that kind of infectious, kind of like hook. Like sometimes this
Oh
shit can
man.
become catchy, even though it's like it's. I don't know how to explain 21, bro,
That was
but
the point, bro. That was the point. His voice was perfect. Ain't nobody else could say it like that. Just like
yeah,
bees on the table. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody else could say it like that, bro.
I'm
And
gonna
that's why he
give that. And the rating, man, that's so tough. I'm gonna give it a 9.5, bro. I'm gonna give it a
that's a good one.
9.5.
That's a good one. I respect that, bro. I respect your choice. I am kind of shocked that it was number two, no lie. But I respect it. I respect your choice, and I understand your explanation even better because the whole context and that one bar, like where the bitch is at, fuck all that shit, and the whole storyline that came out after about it. That shit was really cool too. Like he might actually be signing for bees on the table. Like he might be signing $1 billion contract. So I respect that, man, a lot.
Yeah, that's one of the
Um,
ones that it just it ended up sticking over time. Like I'm over here saying bees on the tag work and shit. I'm like, bro, it shouldn't be that
yeah,
catchy, but it stuck to me, bro. It stuck to me, man.
yeah, yeah. Especially when you're doing something that you can like feel it and be like, oh yeah, I'm making money right now too. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing my thing. Like I'm looking at these different types of opportunities in my life. Like there's bees on the table now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm trying to say? So it's relatable as fuck too. Like it's one thing about Drake's music, bro. I've always felt like at some point in my life when his music was out, whatever song it was, I was able to relate to it. You know what I
most
mean?
definitely, most definitely.
But yeah, man. Number two for me would have to be "Whisper My Name," bro. I honestly love that song. Like "Whisper My Name," and he just goes in, bro. Like the whole song, like he slows down, then he goes fast. Like the whole singing aspect of it. And my favorite bar from that song is like when he says, "You can't even say my name because of the weight that it carry." You know what I mean? Like you're out here, you can't say it out loud because of the weight that it carry. If you say my name out loud, people are gonna be like, "Oh, they're talking about Drake." So you gotta be whispering in like your friends' ears about my name because you don't want to be out there getting caught saying my name. So you gotta whisper it. That shit was fucking deep, bro. The
Yeah,
whole
it's elite.
context behind that.
It's elite.
You know what I mean? And yo, the beat though, bro. Come on, man. We gotta that beat for Whisper My Name. Come on, man. I was just like replaying that beat over and over.
It's
So
ridiculous.
smooth. How'd you even make that beat, bro? Like, what? That shit was just so like futuristic at the same time. Like it was something I've never ever heard in my life
Yeah,
before. I was like, yo, I don't know any artist who does anything like that, bro. Like those type of beats, like hell no. Future has really good beats. A lot of artists have good beats, yes, but this was something like
it was
different,
almost
bro. It
alien a
made you,
little bit. It was like it's weird. I know what you mean. Like it had some very like experience. It's like it wasn't super experimental, like some rock shit or something like that. But it was something like just in that
yeah.
like just it was like something
And
that it just wouldn't go away. It just hitting
it
though
it
that
feel
whole
like
time.
you it made you feel like you went in the past too when he like extended that like I don't know what instrument it was, but it was just like at the end it was like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
oh
I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
like ding, like it just like made you slow
Like
down and
almost like it
then
was like a thriller movie. Like it almost felt like you were listening to a score a little bit too. Like it's a
damn
it's
man.
tense part of a movie or something like that.
The whole like bars, the verse where he was saying like the reactors who build content off his downfall as somebody who does this for a living, like this kind of shit hits different. But the flying economy line, yo,
Oh, I
aging
forgot
into
about
the
that.
Rick
No,
Ross video.
that aged so perfectly.
Bro, and I've seen a lot of people say, "Oh, it's okay. Why would you even fly private? You should save your money, even if you're rich or famous. So it's okay if Rick Ross and even ASAP Rocky got caught in the court, in the airport, and I think a few other artists were found to be. I think Pusha T recently was found flying economy. So like Pusha, ASAP, and Rick Ross. Come on, dog.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah. That
The
was
three ops, the three biggest ops.
yeah,
Dog, like and people didn't understand what Drake was trying to say. Like he doesn't have to fly economy. Like he's flying private. He has his own plane. Like if he were to be flying economy, he's already telling you he knows who he's gonna see, and those are the people that we saw. yes, we understand, like, if you have a certain amount of money, you don't have to fly private, it's expensive. But Drake is
And
flexing on that. Like, yo,
flexing on
I got
that, and you call yourself the biggest boss, like that's when it's like it's
yeah,
really the flex. Like if this was just like an average rapper or something like that, it's like all right, you picking on him, it's mean. But like he talking about Air Drake, Rick Ross was talking all that shit, so it's like nah, you can't talk that shit, bro. Playing his wasn't his plane or his helicopter broke down or something like that too. Like it's just like yeah, like it just wasn't a good look, especially for the guys that was recently dissing him. It's like bro, y'all should have picked a better out. Trying to gang up on
that's
Drake. Cause it ain't
crazy,
looking good.
bro.
It's only 2 years removed, and y'all was trying to end this guy, and now we looking at y'all careers like respectfully. Well, he just dropped. He did what 26 first week, and I mean, like you said, what Drake said yesterday, hello goodbye. Like a lot of this shit, hello goodbye.
Oh,
Like it's
shit,
so
facts.
2 years
Shit,
after
right.
versus like let's look at if it was the other reality. Rick Ross never said nothing. Rick Ross could have possibly supported Drake, and we might have got a Rick Ross and Drake single this year or something like that. It would have been about been due for that. Like it would have been just
Facts.
a. But now the decision you made, you cut off. You're not doing well. Meek Mill can't save you. Like I
Yo, we,
digress.
we still don't know why he even like was in the beef. Like what's even French Montana, who he claimed that the song Drake sent a cease and desist, so that he doesn't make a video out of Drake's lyrics, right? So Rick Ross and Future French had to take Drake off the song so then they could make the video for it. Drake probably couldn't make it, whatever the reason was behind the scenes. It had nothing to do with him not liking Rick Ross or him not liking French. He probably has some shit going on,
Yeah,
like he's like, honestly, right now I can't come there for the video. If y'all gonna do the video without me, then take off my lyrics. I don't
yeah.
like that. Who knows, right? And like Rick Ross, like, come on, bro. If French Montana, the guy whose song it is, don't got a problem with it, bro.
Why you wilding
Like,
so much?
you feel me? And then going on all these podcasts with PBD and talking about Drake's album and all that, and then going only triple cardboard with 26K copies. Come on, dog. That
It's,
shit look
it's, it's
bad,
pitiful.
dog.
It's pitiful. What you got? Whisper my
Yeah.
name, man, for the rating.
Oh man, I got this at a 9.4, bro, out of 10.
I'm trying to
Close to
keep
what you
track of
gave it.
everything.
You know what I mean? With everything intact. The only reason I wouldn't give it a 10, bro, is that I felt like some of the bars he could have like went deeper instead of like just being a little subtle with the bars. But that's the part of the song though. It's like
Yeah,
everything is so subtle. But same thing as I was saying, Janice, like if he had just given us like another third verse, but then that's like also, a complaint with a few other songs, right? Like
that too
that are
long.
coming along, and people are like, oh, we didn't need that like extra verse and stuff. So honestly, like to be unbiased, I would give it a 9.4. And the only reason that's not a 10 is because it wasn't longer.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, like that. If it was a longer song, who knows, man? But
Yeah.
I still got it on repeat, dog. Whisper my name. I got like a whole playlist. But moving on to number three, bro. Give me number three. What you got?
So I think this probably is probably one of the most well-rounded songs on the project, even though it didn't get the acknowledgement it should have. But I mean, obviously, it's also a diss too, and it got controversial, uh, like to the West Coast, but too hard for the radio. I just think that's
Oh,
literally like when you just listen to it, like it's the most like song that's put together the best to a traditional sounding song. Obviously, it's the West Coast stuff, and I mean, people probably call me out because I shit on GNX sounding too West Coast, but I thought it was done in a way that wasn't overly done. I feel like it was still done in a way that had enjoyable elements to it that was past just like the West Coast, like maybe GNX just wasn't my cup of tea. That's really what it is. It's not like I hate every West Coast song, but that was one of the ones that hit. Ironically, it's Drake, so I know people probably shoot me for that. It's like, oh, when Drake do a West Coast song, it's perfectly fine. Hey, man, and then on top of that, I just like the pettiness of it too. Like I'm team petty. Like the too hard for the radio. He got the. I'm gonna show you how I do this, little boy. I'm gonna just show you how to do this,
ooh,
little. Like he went crazy on it. So that's why for me, I liked it. Then you get into like the second verse, it's like the island files got redacted. Like he was like, I'm breaking power couples up. Then you talk about marrying your wife, and you talk about journeying your life. Like, bro, he was going crazy. Like he was going crazy on the too hard for the radio. And then for me, like one of the things that sticks out so much is like he had the same hook, but it's like the first one was doing it like like it was two different like West Coast beats, right? He did a two like beat like Drake is known for the two beat songs, and he did that with a West Coast thing, but he was able to transition too hard for the radio on both beats, like, and it hit so hard for me. Like I like literally singing it just too hard for the radio, like so that's elite for me. Honestly, I'm gonna give the record a 10.
Nice.
That's a
First
10.
tenor,
First
huh?
10. First 10. And it's not my number one because like other records connect to me more, but when I just like I said, trying to be unbiased, even part of that unbiased is like, nah, I think this is just a really, really good record. Like, but
Yeah, no, I respect that, bro. I respect that. Definitely a good song. I'll be blasting it in the car. At one point, I felt like it should have been two different songs because the first half of the song is so good, bro. Like his hook and like the whole lyric going along with it. And I'm glad he kind of plays like the first part of the song at the end of the song, so you gotta get that vibe back. But that beat switch in the middle, bro, like into that West Coast Bay Area type of funky style beat. That shit was fire, bro. I understand that. I respect that, bro. You got that at number three. I don't blame you for that, bro. 10 out of 10 song for sure. Um, for me, bro, number three, I would have to go with Little Birdie.
it's a record.
Yo,
It's a
this
record.
song, it's a record. It only has 41 million streams, compared to Whisper My Name, which was at 123 million right now. Janice, of course, 261. A lot of people not streaming it, but I feel like it's a slapped on record, bro. That chipmunk filter is like a sound that Drake never really like touches. You know what I'm saying?
The Kodak, that
And like,
Florida essence, yeah.
you know what I mean? And hearing him like honor Virgil on there, like it was like, okay, this is a song that makes you kind of feel like, all right, I'm human, like I'm a human being, bro. Like I feel what he's saying, like, and it's not only about dissing. Yeah, he does talk about people who did him dirty, but it makes you like feels like you felt that way before. Like a little birdie came and told you about shit like that, like other people talking shit about you. So it's like so fucking relatable, bro. The beat, the lyrics, man, the hook, and like it's just a record that makes you like feel something, bro. We had Kelani using it. We had Russell Westbrook tweet about it and then delete about it.
Deleted.
Yeah. Yo, he's like, it's a slept on record. He's like, yo, this is the slept on one off the album. But people started commenting on this shit. He deleted it, bro. For me, bro, this song is a 9.9 out of 10, bro. Like in the car, in the gym, while
I
I'm
feel that.
cooking,
I feel that.
while I'm chilling, anything while I'm working. Like it's just so good to hear, man. I love that song, bro.
You ready for
Yeah, man.
four?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, I mean, we already went over four, so I don't want to stick on it too long. Janice, shut the fuck up. That's my number four. That wasn't initially my favorite song, but it's just ranking it out. Honestly, I probably was just trying not to be like cliche. It was like, oh, it's my favorite. Like, I just was trying to act a little different. Honestly, this might be my favorite. It's
Yeah.
but just off the beginning, like how he let the beat ride, it's like, you know how OG's rocking already, man. And so like he was chilling, bro. He was chilling. And then like he just kept just like riding away till he really like yeah,
That
no,
shit
that
was
was
fire.
I love Janet Shut the Fuck Up. That's a 10 for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a 10. The beat,
That's definitely
like the like once again, we already went over this. Like
yeah,
elite record, it went number one for a reason. What
for a
are we saying?
reason.
Like
Back.
and like this is and one of the things I give credit for with Drake. This is my one point I say. That motherfucker know how to make anything sound or become catchy. Like YOLO, the motto, like it's like things that you probably wouldn't even think like it's gonna pop off if you would have just said it to you and your friends or something like that. But then like you like Janet, shut the fuck up. Like look, like what? Like
Yeah.
how did that become a meme? Like you know what I mean? Like it's
Who's
I don't know.
Janice, bro?
That's what
People
I'm
trying to
saying.
find
It's
out
a
who's Janice. That shit was crazy, man. That record was crazy, bro. Like it's still charting high, man. Like a lot of people still listening to it. It's a summer anthem for sure, bro. All that Janice party he threw, gave out money to all those women. You know, had us looking out for who's Janice. People thought it was Joe Budden because he said if I was ever a Karen, I would rather be a Janice called Janice. Like that shit was crazy,
yeah, I
bro.
seen that too. I seen
So,
that too. That would have
so
been
many entendres. But yeah, man.
what you got for
Going into
four.
for number four, bro, I got Ran to Atlanta with Future and
You know
Molly
what I'm
Santana.
saying?
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a such a catchy term, bro. Like Future's so good at that. You know, he has a lot of songs, even like that. You know, with Kendrick, like like that. Like that song is so catchy, and he's good at taking those regular, sayings and making them so fire. You know what I'm saying? And even Drake, like when he started saying it too, they sound so good when they say the same words too, both of them back to back. Love that duo, bro. Love that duo. He gave us the Future reunion. He didn't make us wait for it. Future opens the song, so everybody was like, "Oh shit, what?" Like, no way. And like the beat switched later, bro. That was like what a time to be alive, bro. Type of vibe. Like Iceman turn. Iceman turn. It's just like a bunch of sirens blowing, like, like the army and shit.
Yeah.
Shit was crazy,
And
dog.
really, it was really three beat switches, or is it like, or Molly does like a transition,
Yeah, I
but
think it was like
it's
3 or 4, bro. Maybe even 4 if I have to go back to that song. But
yeah, no, that
that
was
shit was
insane. That was
crazy,
insane.
man.
I
Because
I fuck with Ran to Atlanta heavy.
hell yeah, bro. Honestly, bro, Molly Santana's moment on there is like the best cosign anybody could have got off this whole trilogy, man. Honestly, the whole 3 albums, and she didn't do
Her
too bad.
her and Low Shimmy. Low Shimmy's he got some
Oh yeah,
love
yeah,
off
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Low Shimmy got some
Oh
love
man.
off that. But yeah, I hear you though. I hear you.
Lo Shimmy just came out with a song with Brent Fayez, and I ended up going into his discography, bro. Lo Shimmy's got some songs, bro. He's got
I
some
gotta get into it.
songs. One song called "Seduce You," man. I was playing that, and my wife was like, "Ooh, who that?" I was like, "Oh, that's Lo Shimmy." She's like, "Who's that?" And I'm like, "He's on that Drake record." She's like, "Oh yeah." I'm spent. I'm like, yeah, that guy. She's like, oh, okay. Then she started listening it to like we wouldn't have known that if it wasn't for Drake, bro. He'd
No,
been
most
doing that
definitely.
for years.
Most definitely.
What you got for number five, man?
It
Oh
is
yeah,
my
before I
shit.
before I move on,
Hmm.
my Ran to Atlanta rating, bro. It's a 9, bro. Flat 9, 9.0.
Okay.
Only because I felt like if it was just Drake and Future, it would have been a 10. Molly Santana's like voice and vibe in the song, I felt like it fit, but it could have like been a better song if she wasn't in the song. But that's just me, bro. You know, some people like that verse
Yeah,
more than I.
it's like a love and hate thing. I can we could get into it more. We're gonna
Yeah.
talk about it later as well. So for yeah, man. So number five, I think is a slept on record. I think most people haven't talked about this. I seen on social media, but I think this was one of his best like in-depth poetry like type writing with firm friends when you really put the whole message together from the beginning to the end. Like honestly, I think it was a beautiful message. I think it touched on stuff that's like really interpersonal with your family, your friends, and it's the stuff that people may contemplate with a lot of insecurities and trust issues and stuff like that that we all have. Once again, Drake being ultra relatable, and you can even understand it from his standpoint even more after something that he went through with the beef in 2024 and realizing who was really there for him, who wasn't. So like all of that just hit on a different level for me, and that was a record that always stood out to me. Just like I said, on writing alone and the 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 poetry in that whole, like I guess you call it a little ensemble. I'll call it just to be funny, but my rating for Firm Friends, I'll give it. I give it a flat 9. I give it a flat 9, uh, which is I give it an 8. When you put I give it an 8.5 when you put everything together. As far as like I don't think
Yeah.
we have a music video. I don't think it had that much impact. I don't think it had like a crazy hook, but it was one of them records for me. It's ranked high, but I'm a rate it a little bit lower just because like I can understand where it's other records that had a little bit more going for it and stuff like that. But for me, it's a standout record.
Oh hell yeah, bro. It's a really, really good record, bro. Deep, deep record, man. I agree with your, you know, fair criticism of it as well, but at the same time, people don't understand, like, this is the Drake that y'all wanted, right? The one that was rapping, the one that was going deep, going in depth. Y'all can't even understand what he's saying no more. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's how good he raps sometimes, bro.
Yeah, elite, elite. What you got for 4, man?
So for number four, I had Randall Atlanta. You just
Oh,
gave your
Wells
number
5.
five.
Excuse me, my bad. What you got for 5?
You good? You good? For number five, I got Make Them Pay, bro.
Elite.
Woo! Love that music video, bro. That cartoon vibe, the whole like upper echelon of rapping style that he used, going at Rick Ross, those Aiden Ross bars, Khaled, and then those are the people who run to Jay-Z, like in the J. Cole situation too, all in one track, bro, all handled over production that like he never even had to raise his voice, bro, in that song either. And like I felt like that Jay-Z line went also probably about J. Cole. Maybe that's the call J. Cole got. And when before he apologized about his diss track, who knows? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
He,
nah,
he
he was
probably
he was
went to
talking
Hove.
shit. He was talking crazy
Yeah.
shit on that. What is that the one where he was like, I rather death than submission? Like
Yeah.
he was going crazy. He was going crazy.
You run to Hove for a second opinion. Like, damn, bro. Like, I rather that shit was crazy, dog.
I could definitely that's a good top 5. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
you want to run down your top 5? You got Janet, shut the fuck up. You got Whisper My Name. You got Lil Birdie, Ran to Atlanta, and Make Them Pay. That's a tough top 5. My top 5 is Whisper My Name, Bees on the Table, Too Hard for the Radio, Janet, shut the fuck up, and Friends. Like I think that's a well rounded. You get the hits, you get the deep records, you get like because Make Them
Yes,
Pay
sir.
got some deep shit to it too as well. Like obviously it's the revenge stuff, but like even the mentioning the Palestine and all that, like he getting into some complex conversations as well and making it hit home for DJ Khaled. Like even him like turning on him and not being there. Like so he having some like relationship talks in there. So yeah, I like that Make the Pay record. I like that for sure. So that's a tough top 5. I like your top 5 honestly.